2010, the Ford Raptor has been at the pinnacle of desert trucks. It's essentially a Baja pre-runner right out of the box. It is the king of all trucks, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't be improved, and that's just what Ford did for this latest iteration. The most controversial change is in the powertrain. Gone is that 6.2-liter V8 engine, and in its stead is a 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6. Now, that's quite a blow for those folks who say that there's no replacement for displacement, but listen, that smaller engine makes more power. 450 horsepower and 511 pound-feet of torque. That's up from 411 horsepower and 434 from last year. Plus, it's lost a lot of weight. It's left 500 pounds at the Weight Watchers facility thanks to a high-strength aluminum alloy body. So, less weight, more power, I really don't see what there is to complain about. Ford has also improved the shocks so the Raptor can just bomb through the desert like never before. 3-inch Spock shocks give you 13 inches of travel in the front and 13.9 in the rear. That's up 2 inches in the rear from the last generation. My one complaint about the truck is that it's just so big. I mean, it's 6 inches wider than the standard F-150, 86 inches across the front, and that's not even counting the mirrors. In fact, it's so wide that it needs to have 5 amber running lights in order to be DOT compliant. This Super Crew that I'm in has got a wheelbase of 146 inches, and sure, it lost a little bit of weight, but it still weighs 5,700 pounds, so it's great for some high-speed desert running, but chicken up a little box canyon, maybe not so much. This new powertrain is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Yes, 10 speeds. Now you can shift it manually from the paddle shifters, and it doesn't really seem to get in its own way much. Now a lot of that is due to the fact that there are 6 drive modes in this vehicle. 3 of them are specifically for off-road. Now, as much as I really want to try the Baja high-speed runs, I'm here in Hollister, just south of San Jose, and there's been a lot of rain, so I think we're gonna concentrate on the mud, baby. Now, at some point, you're gonna have to drive on the pavement. I know, it's such a bummer, but the Raptor is reasonably composed, especially for the fact that it is riding on 35-inch tires and with the soft off-road suspension. But keep in mind, you are the biggest, baddest mofo on the road, and you're probably gonna miss a few of those tiny little small cars. Fortunately, the Raptor has got a blind spot monitoring system and a 360-degree camera. Those are part of a $9,000 option package, but don't worry, because Sync 3 and heated and cooled front seats are part of that too. The Sync 3 system on an 8-inch touchscreen is really good. You can check out our deep dive of that on another video, but safe to say, it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so I'm happy. Oh, look, I found the mud. Found the mud. All right, I'm gonna put this into mud mode. That is going to lock the torque split 50-50 front and rear. It's also gonna put me in 4-high, lock my rear differential. It's gonna give me as much traction as possible. Plus, I've aired down my 35-inch BFG KO2 tires, gonna give me a bigger footprint. So I'm ready for all the traction. You ready? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Competition, well, there just isn't that much out there. You might look at a Jeep Wrangler, but it's not a truck, and it also doesn't have the same kind of high-speed agility as the Ford Raptor. The Toyota Tacoma is a great little runabout, but again, it's down on power. We have seen some concepts from both Ram and Nissan, but as of yet, there's no plans to produce those. The 2017 Ford Raptor starts at just over $49,000, but this Super Crew here behind me with over $17,000 of options, well, that puts the price up to $69,995 American dollars. Is it worth it? Well, what's happiness worth? If you love it, you should buy it. I have a feeling you're not going to be disappointed.